2020 is going to be a great year for those of us who position ourselves to crush it in outbound sales. So this video is 3 things that you can do right now to position yourself to have a great 2020, especially driven by outbound prospecting and outbound sales. So the first thing that I wanted everybody to do is create new lists that you build yourselves or you have your teams build. So many people buy lists or they're going off of old stuff in their CRM. It's time to completely refresh what you have in your CRM. It's time to stop paying ridiculous amounts of money for lists that are haphazardly built by companies that are going off of things like SIC codes or NAICS codes, which don't work. So my piece of advice here is create your own lists, and there's a few ways you can do this. The first tool that I would consider is Sales Navigator. Sales Navigator is a wonderful resource to be able to really understand who is in the market, who is in your target market, and how you can reach out to them. With that in mind, take a look at my video, Seamless.ai plus LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Seamless.ai in conjunction with LinkedIn Sales Navigator will help you get your TAM and all the contacts in it for basically $97 or $150 a month, depending on what special they're running. The other thing that you can do if you have a higher budget is ZoomInfo or one of these larger database resources. So ZoomInfo, you can get contacts for anywhere between, say, $1 and 50 cents a contact, depending on the volume you're buying. But the advice, regardless of the budget, is the same. You need to get new contacts, fresh accounts, and refresh the contacts that are in your current CRM with some new stuff. Number 2 is content. Content is going to be important for 2 reasons. 1, the content that you are sending in your emails, the actual email sales copy, needs to be conversational, concise, contextualized. It needs to fit the outreach and it needs to fit the prospect more so than ever. So in 2019, it's very important to get that context and personalization. In 2020, you will see no success. There will be no luck unless your content that you are putting in front of your prospects is good. The other kind of content that you will need to create is content that you can use in your outreach to build your thought leadership and to build that sense of you know what you're talking about and there's a conversation that will be beneficial for your prospect to have with you. That can be in the form of blogs, which I don't necessarily believe that blogs are the most powerful, but if that's all you can create a lot of it. Podcasts, it's never been easier to create a podcast than now. And then video content is the other thing that I would truly recommend getting on the wagon of. If you combine good, solid sales copy that's leveraging the powerful sort of thought leadership copy that you are creating now, you will have a very solid outbound sales machine running right out of the gates into 2020. The third thing that I want you to focus on is building a disciplined and diligent outreach program. And what I mean by that is most people will go 2 to 3 to 4 touches and then stop following up with that account or stop following up with that contact. Now, if you've built this nice fresh contact list and you've built this nice fresh content, you can go up to 7 to 12 touches. What we see is most of our sales qualified leads across most of our clients are happening between 7 and 12 outreach touches. So that means you need to plan on 7 to 12 touches before you will get anywhere in your sales outreach. Quick wins are nice, but they are not what are going to help you crush in 2020. Now, the good news is there are 2 tools that you can use that are fairly cost effective, or fairly cheap, but very cost effective. The first one is Sales Loft, and the second one is Outreach.io. These are called sales engagement tools, and they basically are CRMs that suck all the bad stuff out of a CRM as far as what a salesperson sees, and lets a salesperson just focus on what they need to do and the leads that they need to focus on every single day. And that is great even for people who might be in small organizations that, you might be a salesperson plus accountant plus X plus Y plus Z. Sales engagement tools make it very easy to plug right in, know exactly what to do next, and have that right prospect in front of you at the right time, all the time. That, coupled with a fresh contact list and a solid base of content that you're constantly iterating on, will help you absolutely crush 2020 using an outbound sales methodology.